Welcome to EntreView. The year 2030 is closer than you think, and the landscape of entrepreneurship is shifting beneath our feet. Today, we're examining three forces that will define successful businesses in the next decade: artificial intelligence, ethical frameworks, and innovation patterns that are already taking shape. AI integration is no longer optional. By 2030, businesses that haven't embedded intelligent systems into their core operations will struggle to compete. This isn't about replacing humans. It's about augmenting human decision-making with data-driven insights. Consider how AI is already transforming three key areas. First, customer interaction. Predictive analytics now anticipate customer needs before they're expressed. Second, operational efficiency. Machine learning algorithms optimize supply chains in real time, reducing waste and improving margins. Third, strategic planning. AI models can simulate market scenarios, helping entrepreneurs make informed decisions faster than ever before. The entrepreneurs thriving in 2030 will be those who learn to work alongside AI, using it as a tool to amplify their instincts rather than replace them. This requires a shift in mindset, from viewing AI as a threat to seeing it as a collaborative partner in building better businesses. As technology advances, ethical considerations become more critical. The entrepreneurs of 2030 will face questions that previous generations never encountered. How do you ensure AI systems don't perpetuate bias? What responsibility do you have for the data you collect? How do you balance automation with maintaining meaningful employment? These aren't abstract philosophical questions, they're practical business challenges. Companies that ignore ethics risk not just their reputation, but their viability. Consumers in 2030 will demand transparency about how businesses use AI, how they protect privacy, and how they treat both employees and communities. Building an ethical framework means establishing clear principles before problems arise. It means involving diverse perspectives in technology decisions. It means being willing to prioritize long-term trust over short-term gains. The businesses that get this right will build lasting competitive advantages based on reputation and customer loyalty. Innovation in 2030 won't come from isolated breakthroughs. It will emerge from the intersection of multiple technologies and disciplines. We're seeing patterns that point to where opportunities will emerge. Sustainability is no longer a niche concern, but a fundamental requirement. Businesses are finding that environmental responsibility and profitability can align. The circular economy, where products are designed for reuse and recycling, is creating entirely new business models. Personalization has reached new levels. AI enables businesses to deliver individually tailored experiences at scale, something previously impossible. This shift is redefining customer expectations across every industry. Decentralization is changing power structures. Blockchain and distributed technologies are enabling new forms of ownership and organization. Entrepreneurs are building businesses where traditional hierarchies and intermediaries become unnecessary. Remote and distributed work has proven viable, opening talent pools and reducing overhead. The geography of business is being rewritten, creating opportunities for entrepreneurs anywhere to compete globally. Understanding these trends matters only if you can act on them. Start by auditing your current operations. Where are manual processes creating bottlenecks? These are prime candidates for AI integration. But don't automate for automation's sake. Focus on areas where technology genuinely adds value. Build your ethical framework now. Define your principles around data usage, AI implementation, and stakeholder responsibility. Make these principles part of your culture, not just policy documents. When difficult decisions arise, and they will, having a clear ethical foundation makes choices easier and more consistent. Look for convergence opportunities. The most significant innovations in 2030 will come from combining technologies in novel ways. What happens when you merge AI with sustainable materials? How can blockchain technology make your supply chain more transparent? These intersections are where breakthroughs happen. Invest in continuous learning. The half-life of business knowledge is shrinking. Successful entrepreneurs in 2030 will be those who never stop adapting, never stop learning, and never stop questioning their assumptions. Build systems that keep you informed about emerging technologies and market shifts. Focus on building adaptable organizations. The specific technologies of 2030 might surprise us, but the need for agility won't. Create structures that can pivot, teams that embrace change, and processes that evolve. Rigidity will be the enemy of success in the coming decade. Preparing for 2030 starts with honest assessment. Where is your business vulnerable to disruption? What emerging technologies could obsolete your current model? These are uncomfortable questions, but asking them now gives you time to adapt. Build relationships with innovators and technologists. The entrepreneurs succeeding in 2030 won't be those who understand every technology themselves. They'll be those who can identify the right experts and collaborate effectively. Your network will be your early warning system for change. Experiment with new technologies in low-risk environments. You don't need to bet your entire business on unproven tools. Start small, learn quickly, and scale what works. This experimental mindset will serve you well as new opportunities emerge. Stay grounded in fundamentals. Technology changes, but core business principles endure.
Understanding your customers, delivering value, managing resources wisely. These fundamentals will matter in 2030, just as they do today. Don't chase trends at the expense of basics. The future of entrepreneurship is being written right now by the decisions you make today. AI will be a tool, not a replacement. Ethics will be a competitive advantage, not a constraint. Innovation will come from those who can see connections others miss. The entrepreneurs who thrive in 2030 will be those who started preparing today, not through panic or wholesale reinvention, but through thoughtful integration of new capabilities with timeless principles. The future belongs to those who can balance technological sophistication with human values, who can innovate without losing sight of purpose, who can lead through change while maintaining their core identity. Your preparation for 2030 starts now. Take one step today toward understanding AI. Define one ethical principle for your business. Identify one innovation opportunity in your industry. These small actions compound into major advantages. This is Entreview, reminding you that the future of entrepreneurship isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create through the choices you make every single day.